And I'm Dannika Lewis, live from the courthouse tonight. A jury decides the fate of a local father on trial for starving his teenage daughter. Word on their verdict is new tonight at 10.
And good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Jennifer Hoff. First tonight at 10 o'clock, after nearly 20 hours of deliberation, we have a verdict. The jury did find Chad Chritton guilty, but there's a lot yet to be decided. And with more on the verdict, News 3's Dannika Lewis is in the courthouse. So, Dannika, what's the latest tonight?
Well, Jennifer and Eric, let's be honest, it was hard to predict here what exactly would happen and when it would happen with all of this back and forth. A lot of questioning from the jury, but after 3 weeks of testimony, a marathon of deliberation, tonight we do have a verdict. Chad Chritton was found guilty on a charge of neglecting a child with bodily harm as a consequence and not guilty on a misdemeanor of neglecting a child. Here's what counsel had to say leaving the courtroom tonight.
I interpreted that to mean that they were only going to convict him once of neglect, not twice for the same kind of conduct.
There's nothing to comment on until we're done.
Short words from the district attorney tonight. You may be wondering how or why we ended up with calls on just 2 of the 6 charges. Well, jurors admitted to the court that they had been deadlocked since yesterday. The judge asked if there was any end in sight, and the jury said no amount of time would get them to a unanimous decision.
They're tired, they're stressed, and they're not making any progress. Then I don't think it makes any sense at this point to make them continue on either today or tomorrow.
So what happens to the other 4 felony charges? They are not dismissed at this time. The district attorney can bring Chad Chritton back for a retrial on those counts. However, the judge did say today that she wants to first see Chad Chritton's wife, Melinda Draybeck Chritton, and her son, Joshua Draybeck, tried before we see Chad Chritton in court again. So, guys, it could be well into the summer before we see Chad Chritton as a defendant once again.
One of those deals where we learn a lot about the legal process through all of this. Dannika Lewis at the Dane County Courthouse. Dannika, thank you.